CNN hosted a town hall with former President Trump. And I found that fascinating. Obviously, politically, it's a hot topic, but from the business standpoint, Fox is down. $750 million lawsuit, losing their top guy, and then CNN just goes, you know what? Call them in. Call in the big dogs. Let's get these ratings. Dude, stir up the pot, stir up the base, and I think from a business perspective, genius idea from CNN. I'm sure the ratings were off the charts. And then Donald Trump went out there and threw haymakers.
You're a nasty person, I'll tell you.
So that's perfect. I had no idea this was going on. I woke up
I just started seeing it all over my TikTok this morning.
Same. So I woke up this morning. So I wake up at now different times of the year because I don't close my blinds, and so the sun comes up at different times. But I'm up at 6:30 now, and all of a sudden you're right. I go on and I was like, was this 2020? When was this? And he's talking about recent things. This is unbelievable. Of course Donnie's not going to shy away from anything. CNN wants me to come on. Here I come, baby. But I didn't see many clips about what his wins were. So you did hear that he came out looking good.
The few I saw, it did sound like the host was a little overly aggressive. I know that he can push the line a lot, but it sounded like she was almost like a little trying to prove herself. But aside from that, it was just a lot. The clips that I saw, there was Trump owns CNN, and I'd watch it and I was like, not really.
The thing, this is from a content perspective, is we all love good clickbaity clicks here on the show, and that's what the host kept doing is interrupting him and trying to ask these questions where it was certain answers for a buzzword of they were cornering him into an answer, and
he's like, would you let me talk? Would you let me talk? And she's just like, well, would you give an answer? Will you give an answer? He's like, would you let me talk?
Here's the thing: does he care about more not being moderate, or care about winning? Because because when it's Donnie versus Joe Biden, the far right, his lovers, are voting regardless for Donald Trump. Doesn't matter what he says. He has to go, in order to win, he has to get the moderate right to be all right, it looks like he's kind of come back to the table here in a more reasonable fashion. And now you might get some of those to be well, we just haven't really liked what Joe has done, and he's kind of old.
Has he ever been moderate in any capacity?
He didn't need to. He never needed to be until now.